today could be the day Spurs finally win a trophy.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
And it will be about time, because since 2008, this club has been trophyless. Their trophy cabinet is literally empty, gathering dust. But today, we could change that by winning the Carabao Cup. I know it's not the most prestigious of trophies, but we're Spurs, and at this point, I will take any silverware. But there's still a long road ahead. We've only made it to the quarterfinals. But we do have the momentum, as knocking out West Ham on penalties was a big boost. And with the signings we've made, the likes of Mbuemo, T-Elements, we're playing the best football I think we've ever played. But is this a joke? We've drawn Arsenal in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. A North London derby to decide whether we'll even have a chance to win a trophy. This is not good. We're back again, guys, with the Spurs career mode. And honestly, I'm really enjoying this one. The way we've built this team out. You guys were super happy as well with the signing of Mbuemo. And overall, it just felt that we've got a really good balance in the team. And that's why I'm already dreaming about winning trophies. But yeah, a North London derby, I'm not confident. I'll just be honest. Let's make no mistake, Arsenal are on a completely different planet in terms of the players they have, the likes of Saka, Declan Rice. We're still figuring out our project. We're not on the same level. But you know what? We can't be going into this game with this kind of a mindset. It's a defeatist mentality. We gotta be believing more. Because, hey, it's a derby and anything can happen. Now, the good thing is we still have a couple of months before that big game against Arsenal. Until then, we just gotta keep growing. Get our players to perform better. Keep figuring out what works and what doesn't. Because, yeah, boys, we're taking the Carabao Cup seriously. We're gonna give everything in that game against Arsenal. For me, that's basically like a Champions League quarterfinal. Meanwhile, guys, I was going through some of your comments, and you lot were praising my managerial ability and decisions. Signing Mbuemo was your best decision as Spurs coach. He's so underrated. Now, I'd love to say that I'm a genius and I saw something special in Mbuemo. The truth is, we weren't allowed to sign players from Champions League clubs, and that really limited who we could sign. Mbuemo seemed like the perfect option, and I'm really glad it's worked out because he is definitely a gem. 84 rated, and I actually went back and saw his stats for Brentford. This man has been carrying them on their back, and I'm glad we've got him at our club now. Meanwhile, a lot of you guys made me realize that Kevin Danso was actually already a Spurs player. My ball knowledge is just getting exposed because I had no idea. I remember he was on loan with us last season, but we didn't end up using him. And then I went ahead and signed him this year. Apparently, he's got like a buyout clause in real life and he's going to join Spurs. But hey, we made it happen unknowingly. Right now, we're gearing up to play Newcastle in the Premier League. And I know most of our focus this season has been on the Carabao Cup for obvious reasons. We're trying to break that Spurs trophy curse, but the Premier League is ultimately the bigger one, more important. We need to get back to playing European football. And so far, we are fourth, and I'm hoping we can get ourselves a solid win here against Newcastle. Keep that going. Chance it for Solanke, but a big save. One thing, though, that you would remember that happened in the last episode was Christian Romero leaving. That was a really rough one, but seemingly it hasn't really affected us because look at us now. We're playing great football even without him. Madison has completely gone through. Gonna square it for Solanke and a simple tap in. I think this season what we've successfully managed to do is build a team. And I mean a proper team. Players that play for each other. Yes, we do have that one superstar in Son, but he's a hardworking player as well. And you can see that in the way we link up, the way we defend. It's a brilliant atmosphere to have at the club. Oh, but Isaac this time has gone through. Vicario with the save, and we couldn't stop conceding. Now, okay, everything's not perfect here at Spurs. We're not the best club in the world just because our players play like a team and all. But we're going in the right direction. I feel so much more confident than last year. But yeah, none of it is going to matter if we can't get the results here. Vicario making another save. And on the charge we are with Mbuemo, who sees Solanke inside. No, that should have been a goal. I haven't felt the absence of Romero thanks to how good Danso's been, so fair play. Oh, but Isaac again with the charge. And Danso, how good is he? Oh, Mbuemo's gone through. No. He's gone through with his right foot. No. Son is still on the attack, though, looking for Mbuemo. This time, though, he's got onto his left foot. Can he do something? No, he gets tackled. I actually can't believe this, boys. Isaac has just gone through and stolen the win away for Newcastle. Bro, you heard I was saying that we've built a different kind of Spurs team. And honestly, I thought we were the better team on the pitch. But the result has just been stolen away from us. And with that result, we've been pushed out of the top 4. It's like the news game that we drew Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, but what? The draw got changed? What on earth is happening here?
You're joking.
I'm not happy because we've actually drawn Liverpool, which is just as worse. But what is going on in this game? I don't even know if this draw is going to actually stick. Are we facing Liverpool or is it going to change? Who is managing these Carabao Cup draws, man? The annoying thing is if they wanted to change our opponents, they couldn't have given us like Brentford or Bournemouth. Why did it have to be Liverpool? But anyways, guys, we've got bigger stuff to figure out now. Got to get this team back to winning ways. Do you know what? I did say Archie Gray's awesome and he should be starter, but I do feel like sometimes he's not ready for it. He's still young. He's learning. I think Bentancur's experience is what we need to just get back to winning ways. And also, since we're heading to Stamford Bridge to play Chelsea, this is not going to be an easy game at all. But hey, if we want to actually win the Carabao Cup, these are the kind of teams we're going to need to get a result against. The good thing is we do have our full first team back for this. Madison, Tielemans, everybody's playing. In the last game against Newcastle, I did have to rotate the squad because of course, that intense Carabao Cup round of 16 game we had. It went to literally penalties. But yeah, with the first team back, I'm able to open up defenses a lot more easier. And here's Mbuemo looking for maybe Heung-min Son finding space, and that's what he does. If Mbuemo and Son can keep combining like this, I don't think there's many teams that can stop us. Oh, Chelsea do got the coldest player of all time in Palmer, and he's looked for a nice pass for Felix. We need to be defending well, and we have done that here. And again, we need to do it against, of course, Palmer. What a pass that was, man. Nicholas Jackson now, and big save Vicario. Mbuemo. Oh, that's a brilliant pass for Matthias Tel. And when he gets in those positions, he misses. Brilliant. He normally doesn't miss, boys. I don't know what happened there. Good ball inside for Tel. The way he controlled that, and he gets the finish this time. This is the kind of performances I was talking about. When we're at our best, I feel like we've got this Spurs team playing some really good football. All right, that's job done against Chelsea. And would you look at that? With recent results, we've climbed up to second in the Premier League. But I don't know what world we're living in. Aston Villa are seemingly perfect this season. They're like 8 points above us. But still, at the start of the season, we set our goal to finish top 4, qualify for Champions League football. So far, we're doing a really good job of that in the Premier League. But now it's time for us to turn our attentions towards the Carabao Cup, the trophy I so desperately want to win. I think we've got our team going into this game in good form. I still have one big doubt though. Who do I start for this big game? Archie Gray or Bentancur? I saw against Chelsea, Bentancur gave us that experience. But you know what? I've got a feeling having Archie Gray's energy there will be needed to counter the way Liverpool play with their high press and everything. Also, I'm wondering if Liverpool are going to take the Carabao Cup as seriously as us. We're treating it like it's the Champions League by using our best team. I wonder if Liverpool are going to start the likes of Virgil van Dijk, Trent, and of course, Christian Romero, the man they signed from us. Literally, the reason he left us to join Liverpool was to win trophies, and he could prove himself right here by knocking us out. And nah, man, we absolutely can't allow that. This game is one of the most important games in my managerial career. I want to beat Liverpool and make it to the semis of the Carabao Cup. Do you know what? I'm having a cheeky pick on Liverpool's team. They are playing the likes of Salah, but they have benched Romero and Van Dijk, so they aren't using their best team. And I'm hoping that is something we can take advantage of as Mbuemo looks for Tel. Oh, he chests that one brilliantly and keeps hold of the ball somehow. Still Tel strikes it, but it's wide. Oh, that was a bad one on Mbuemo. Only a yellow card, but it gives us a free kick in a ridiculously good position. I think we got to take this with Matters. He's one of the best free kick takers in our squad, but I think this might be a bit too much, man. But if Matters can score this, the roof will be off. And Matters, oh my days, one of the greatest free kicks I think I've ever scored. James Maddison, that is unbelievable. Nah, bro, from this distance out, the way he called that in, it couldn't have been more perfect. And I'm telling you, man, if there's a Spurs side that can break the curse, it is this one. We're right now on a brilliant roll, and let's just keep this going. The job's not done yet, though. I told you the job is not done yet, though, because Liverpool are going to keep coming forward. A proper chance, that and just wide. We're going to hang on like this for the next 40 minutes, boys. Mo Salah looking for that pass inside, and they found space. Done so. What a legend. And now we could look for the pass for Tel, and he's got the pace to run through. What a chance this is. Matthias Tel on that right foot. No. I don't know why I tried to cut inside there. Oh, Maddis is going to try one from the edge of the box, and it comes off the post. That could have been the end of this game. We still need just one goal to end this, and we finally might get it. Heung-min Son does the job. 70th minute. We keep marching on, boys. The Carabao Cup dream. Gosh, it's so shameless that we're taking this so seriously. But we're actually through to the semi-finals, man. I can't believe this. And yes, boys, I'm so happy we've avoided facing Arsenal or Chelsea in the semis. We're going to be facing Brentford. Should be a relatively easy job. No, I'm not underestimating them, but it's just the truth. Arsenal would have been intense. Chelsea too would be difficult. But I really do think over 2 legs we can see Brentford off. And also, the good thing is, the Brentford games are going to be in January. The transfer window will be open then. And we still do have about 65 million left in cash, so that money could come in real good use. It's looking good, boys. Our chances of actually winning a trophy with Spurs have never been higher. One thing, though, we got to focus on is not bottling the Premier League. I know it's intense playing midweek games, and we're going to have to rotate our squad because of that. But you know what? We actually have a good squad, you know. Solanke, Brennan Johnson coming in. Bergval can play. You guys have been telling me to put Dragusin in the lineup as well. He's going to play this game. This is a proper chance for the squad players to shine as well. Oh, Dragusin is having a change, and you guys told me he's good. And well, he's proving you guys right, because, man, that was good defending. And also, one kid I really want to test out in this game is Brennan Johnson. He's not got the opportunity this season to shine. Maybe he can now as he finds a bit of space. No, couldn't get the shot off. And yes, Bentancur's found a bit of space. He's going to strike that one off the post and in. Are you joking? Now, that's something I don't think Archie Gray would have been able to do. Bentancur gets it done. There's Dragusin again doing the defensive work. Bro, for a 72 or 73 rated player, this guy's a beast. It's literally 3v1, and fair enough. Darwin Núñez scores. I don't know what's he doing at Nottingham. But come on, I do think we've been the better team so far. Pedro Porro looking for options. Heung-min Son, the header, no. Oh, Dragusin is having to really fight Darwin Núñez, but this time he couldn't, and they score. Everything was going so well up until this point, and Núñez has now just ruined it. Oh, what a ball from Son and Brennan Johnson. That's the worst touch I've ever seen. Your guys' ball knowledge is actually exposed because, man, Brennan Johnson, he's not been good in this game. Okay, maybe Brennan Johnson's getting his redemption. No, again. Did you see that extra touch he took? I still have no idea how we lost this game. Like, Brennan Johnson. Bro, if you were trying to prove that you're better than Mbeumo, you've absolutely failed at that in this game. And with that, we've dropped down to 4th in the Premier League. I can't believe there are 4 teams with 33 points. And also, how on earth are Aston Villa so good? But we have made it now to January, and this is where we got to start worrying about the Carabao Cup too. And by the way, Bentancur, his contract's expiring in 6 months. Now, no matter whether we prefer him or Archie Gray, one thing's for sure, we can't allow him to leave for free. And so I plan to give him a 3-year extension. I reckon we can get away with giving him just a small wage bump up to 90,000 per week. And yup, he's got no problems in signing that. At least he's not going to be leaving for free. Now, I know in January we've got one eye on the Carabao Cup games. We've got to also focus on building and improving our squad. And since it's the transfer window and we've actually got a bit of cash, I do have a few plans. And funnily enough, it does involve the CDM position. Even though we just signed Bentancur on a new deal, that was mostly to just prevent him from leaving on a free contract. I do think that is the one position where we need a serious improvement, and maybe this window we're going to go for it. We're going to take our time, though. We're not going to rush into making a decision. If you guys have any suggestions for CDM signings, let me know. But also, another thing that you guys have been telling me, talents like Mikey Moore, Wilson Odobert, even Yang Min Hyuk, the next Heung-min Son, they're all not really getting that much game time at the club. It's because we're not playing European football. There isn't really much of a reason to rotate. So I think the best play would be to loan them out. And of course, in the future, there will be a time where we'll need them. Meanwhile, boys, the serious business is about to begin. The Carabao Cup semi-finals. Oh, this is rough, boys. Stell is not fully fit. I think Solanke is going to have to do the job. Honestly, having both Solanke and Tell in the club is unreal, because I think they're both really good. And here we go, boys, up against Brentford. It's only the first leg, but we can't mess this up, boys. We're the heavy favorites. Solanke, and I know he sees the run of Heung-min Son. That's what you want. Son finding space. Nope. Going for goal, but what a save. The elements. Looking for Mbeumo. Could link up with Son. That first touch was lovely. And Son, he's put it wide. You'd bet your house on Son scoring from there. Okay, no issues. We're still in this game, but not with passes like that. Are we starting to feel the pressure of a semi-final? Maybe yes, we are, because Brentford are getting forward here. Danso doing well. We are defending well. That's the good thing. Oh, I see you making that run, Solanke. We're going to find you. I think he's kept himself onside as well. Solanke strikes that so well. He deserved a goal. No. Not this way. Not this way. Oh, that could have been a penalty. We're definitely lucky. Danso, no, and that is a penalty. Bro was about to channel his inner Rudiger. He was going to beef with the ref. Vicario, you're going to need to save us, man. And now he's gone down the middle. Are Spurs about to do a Spursy? 1-0 down in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. This is unreal.
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off.
Bro, it could actually get worse. Van de Ven saved us there. We can't afford to concede another. Remember, it's a 2-leg tie. Let's be smart about this. Oh, and what a ball that is for Embuemo. He needs to get it onto his left foot, but he couldn't curl it back in. Embuemo. We need this. We need this, Embuemo. We need this, and Embuemo has come up clutch. Look at what it means to this club. A goal to keep us alive in the semi-finals. And that's full time, guys. We fight on. I think we're still in a good spot. Second leg's going to be played at home. But, man, we can't afford to make the mistake of underestimating Brentford. There's a reason they're in the semi-finals. Okay, the second leg against Brentford is going to be in February, which means now is the time for us to sort out whatever transfer plan we've got. The main thing, though, for us is to sign a new CDM. Ideally, I'm looking for someone better than Bentancur, but don't forget, we've still got the still limitations. We cannot sign players from Champions League clubs. And okay, I may have found the perfect player in La Liga, Johnny Cardoso. He's been balling out for Real Betis in real life, but Betis don't play in the Champions League. Also, this man is teammates now with Anthony, so he might have learned something from the GOAT. Besides that, I've learned this from you guys in the comments. Cardoso is actually linked with Spurs, and Spurs have like a buy option on him. Now, the only buy option we've got is to pay his release clause, which of course I'm not going to do. I'm thinking if I can put in like Bentancur in a swap deal, we'd be trading out a 28-year-old and getting in a 24-year-old that's higher rated. This could be really smart. I think we'll have to chuck in around 18 million as well. And okay, Betis have completely flipped the deal. They instead want Brennan Johnson.
Are you serious?
Nah, I'm not willing to give them that. We'll have to get this deal done in cash. What about 35 mil? Okay, 38.5. I can make that work. Let's go. And there you go, boys. We've got the American Johnny joining Spurs.
Welcome, American Johnny.
Now, with the Cardoso signing, I think our team is pretty good for the season. We've still got a bit of money left. But yeah, with the restrictions we've got in terms of transfers, there isn't really an improvement we can make. Also, in this window, I was able to loan out Wilson Odobert. He's off to Fulham. And Yang Min Hyuk is off to Fiorentina. For some reason, nobody wanted Mikey Moore, so I guess we'll keep him part of the squad. But with that, boys, the window is done. We're in February. Oh, but we might still be able to respond to offers. Richarlison. Do you know what? I'm so happy with Solanke and Tell. I don't mind taking this money, man. Maybe next season it'll come to use. For now, though, it's the second leg of the Carabao Cup semis that we need to focus on. And bro, look at who's made it to the final. Arsenal. Well, that North London derby that was supposed to happen in the quarterfinals, it could happen in the final. But that is only if we get the job done here in the second leg. Now, you might notice for some reason we are playing away from home. Guys, career mode is completely glitched right now. There is some kind of an issue right now, which I don't know if you guys have experienced, that just does not allow you to go past a certain date. That was kind of happening to me. I thought the save was gone, but I was able to recreate a lot of it. So we've got it fixed for now. Everything else should be the same, just that we're once again playing away from home, which kind of is a disadvantage. But hey, we need to still get the job done against Brentford. We're the favorites. Oh, and here's Tell, who's broken through. What a chance. And Matthias Tell, that's what we needed. In that first leg, we really struggled to impose ourselves. This time, Tell gets the job done. Also, you would have noticed in this game, we've got the former Real Betis man, Johnny Cardoso, making his debut. Kinda need him to perform. And on the charge we go with Embuemo. Oh, he's brilliant at finding those passes. Cutting it back inside for Tell. That was brilliant build-up play. Deserved a goal. Oh, and Embuemo has gone through as well as he dribbles past the keeper. That's got to be a pen. And the ref points straight to the spot. And you know there's only one man stepping up here. Heung-min Son. Pressure's on. And this time he converts his penalty. I do remember he missed in the shootout before. But now we're in complete control. One more goal and I think we should have our spot booked. Oh, and Tellis picked his pocket and he's got the finish in the bag as well. The job's done. We're making it to the final. A North London derby to decide whether we'll be ending Spurs' trophy drought. I'm ready for this, boys. Next episode, it's going to be pure cinema.